listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
I want to introduce you to a little fella.
A fella?
Have you met Baby Klaus yet?
Baby Klaus, have not, no.
The world will be talking about Baby Klaus today.
Baby Klaus?
Baby Klaus. Can you pop up, here's Baby Klaus.
Oh, fuck! What the fuck is that?
Massive. Oh, my God.
It's the last tweet I did, by the way, if you want to check it out for yourself. Opie Radio on Twitter. That's Baby Klaus. Welcome to the world, Baby Klaus.
There's no fucking God.
Doctors in Texas rally to save Baby Klaus born with massive head due to excess fluid buildup. The little fella's alive.
Why would you...
His head is, they're saying twice as big. That head is 4 times as big.
Yeah.
That's giant.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's Baby Klaus.
Oh, my dear sweet Jesus.
A medical miracle today.
Miracle?
That's a miracle, yes. I don't know what they do. Can they get the fluid out of the head?
Yeah, I think they put a little implant behind the ear and pump it into the heart. And then
ears?
It
really?
gets absorbed into your system.
Where's
it's a waterhead.
It's there.
Where's
Is
the
he
ears?
retarded?
There's one of them.
Oh, wow, the ear is... See where the ear is?
It's like in his shoulder.
Yeah.
Why would you...
Huh?
His little face. Baby Klaus sucks.
That's Baby Klaus.
Baby Klaus.
How do you
can't
hate
you?
him? Look at his head. It's awful. Imagine buying hats for that cocksucker.
We're talking natural delivery, too.
Whoa,
great.
no fucking way.
Her pussy must be horrendous.
That had to be a Z-section. That's a big one.
Yes.
All right, it wasn't
Congratulations. It's the great kazoo.
Paint him green for Halloween.
Oh, my.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Where is he? Klaus?
Klaus is in
Texas.
Texas.
He's in Texas? Was he born in Texas, or is it
I
another
only read the headline.
place that
I didn't feel like reading any further because then it got all
comes here for...
It got all medically. No, I think this is born and bred in the United States
Really?
of America.
That's
yes.
great. What was mommy doing for 9 fucking months? Just shots of Jack Daniels?
I think this is kind of common. It happens from time to time.
Waterhead?
Yep.
Oh, my God. Oh, no, there's video? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Is it?
All right, we'll find out
Or do you
about
see
Baby
him
Klaus.
kicking?
Of course.
Yeah, commercials. God, remember that? Was TV ever like that, where there were no commercials on the Texaco Star Theater? You just get a quick little sing-along, and
And it's getting
everything
worse
was
by
fine.
the day. By
And
the
don't
day.
ask me if I know, because I wasn't there. Shut up, assholes.
Well, neurosurgeons at University Hospital are helping a baby with an extraordinary problem. His head is more than twice its normal size due to a rare condition.
And we should warn you, this story contains some pictures that are hard to look at.
Of course it is.
Then why are you showing him?
Yeah, can you pause that?
Klaus.
Let's break it down for everybody. There's no reason to show this on the news, technically.
We warn you.
We warn you. They want you to
Yeah.
see this.
Sure they do.
They want to get viewers because of this poor little fella.
Oh.
We're doing the same thing, but at least we openly admit it. Right?
Veins on his skull like my grandma's legs.
Yeah.
Now,
horrid.
if his head is shrunk by whatever method, will he ever be like a regular kid?
He's probably retarded.
You think so?
Why do you think
Yeah.
retarded?
Because you can't have a brain that has that much fucking fluid
That's-
on it without damaging the brain.
Yeah.
Is that the brain or is that fluid between the skull and the skin?
Then they just pop it like a blister.
That's what I'm thinking. I
No,
don't know.
that's inside the
So
brain.
the skull's that big?
Yeah, well, baby skulls, you know, they're all
They're not
different
attached.
plates.
Right.
That's supposed to be 8 times the size of the body, though.
Yeah,
You're saying that that's in his brain.
that's fluid in like,
Really?
yeah, probably in between like that little membrane.
Let's go back to the
brain
story because
itself.
the news has to
horrible.
be serious and tell us about this condition.
Waterhead. That's a
Baby
literal
from West
literal
Texas,
waterhead.
whose untreated hydrocephalus has created a terrible problem. Cerebrospinal fluid.
All right, can you
swelled
pause?
Oh,
into
come
more than
on, not the
twice its
proud
normal
papa picture. Come on. Why is he? Yeah, it's not even. I understand. I don't know.
I mean,
How do you? What do you say about that? The poor guy.
Danny, can you please? I gotta tweet this.
That's his father. That's Klaus's father. He's holding
I don't
Klaus
mean to
and
laugh.
He's not he's smiling.
He's a little smile because.
I don't mean to laugh, but the father is doing the proud papa photo.
So he's kind of smiling, but
All right, I'll send this out.
what he wants to do is just scream
Oh my God! What?
and punch his wife in the vagina for its ineptness.
Did they do one fucking sonogram on this thing? What, do they think the baby was on a hoppity hop in there? Jesus. The poor guy is just like...
I mean...
Here he is with dear old dad. Yeah. Oh.
Eyes. Doctors in El Paso were unable and in some cases unwilling to try and help.
Its eyes are
His
gone.
family turned to University Hospital and pediatric neurosurgeon Dr. David Jimenez for help.
That is nothing that I've seen before.
Dr. Jimenez rushed Baby Klaus to the operating room where he put in a drain to slowly relieve the deadly pressure.
This is something that probably is going to take weeks, maybe over a month, maybe longer.
Beer tap on his head.
To get to the point of that we're comfortable
or a
enough
foamy
to
one.
Put in a permanent shunt.
The family is praying for a miracle for Klaus, who may end up blind, deaf, disfigured, or disabled.
Holy
he faces
shit.
a long road to recovery and extensive surgery. For the first time, though, his family has hope.
What I can tell about my son is that he's a great fighter, a warrior.
He's stable. He's doing much better. Ever since he arrived in the hospital a week ago.
Of course, he's stable. He can't move.
Moving more. He's more interactive. My hope is that he's going to be as normal as we can possibly get him.
As we can possibly get him.
Never.
Baby Klaus's head is already nearly a foot smaller. For his parents, who were told that he wouldn't live long after birth, just getting to this point is a relief.
Will the baby ever have like a normal existence or a quality of life?
No. The thing, look, it's got no eyeballs. It had no eyeballs.
Well, how do you know there were no eyeballs?
You
Maybe
could
they were
see
tucked
there's
away
holes in its
somewhere
head.
in there.
In the water, you think? They're bobbing around.
So that's Baby Klaus.
Poor Baby Klaus. Just fucking, you know.
There's a couple things going on here. Why would the parents allow the media to do a whole story on it and allow pictures out there?
The guy sounded like one of them foreign types.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't understand the whole thing of the vultures that are the media. Mm-hmm. So when somebody from the hospital went out and went, hello? Yeah, we have a monster here. Mm-hmm. You might want to get your cameras in here. Mm-hmm. They probably, with open arms going, oh, look, it'll expose the baby to people and maybe get some help.
Nathan, I hate that I have to read some of these today. Nathan writes, gotta love that throw rug hairdo.
Oh, God. Yeah, the head's so big, it just outgrew the hair. The little patch where the hair comes in. That's terrible.
Then you got Melissa in Texas. How do they put a shirt on it?
It's a great question.
Oh.
Well, thank God they go giant. Yeah, you can't. You have to just kind of cut the little neck part.
You know what he looks like also?
Captain Kirk, I will give you 3 Earth minutes to say your prayers.
Yeah, here comes the visual.
One of the hiney-headed aliens,
right,
from the menagerie. Or
I know. Danny's got another one.
Yeah, wait.
Danny's got another one.
I gotta find it though.
And he does look like Kazoo, the great Kazoo.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just horrible. Oh, that's another one. That's true. Yeah. Okay.
What?
Thank you.
Mars Attacks. Josh, who's a special ed teacher. Josh out of Baltimore. What's up?
Hey there, Josh.
Yeah, I teach, pretty severely handicapped kids. I've had kids who've had this condition. This kid's going to end up retarded. Hate to say it, but...
Yeah.
How long into the pregnancy does this, happen? Is this something that's the whole time or just kind of at the end?
Well, the news report, it said it was untreated, so who knows how long it went on.
Well, you have a buildup of fluid. It builds up in the back of the skull, and the brain will pump, but it can only pump so much in through the mother's heart and fallopian tubes. And he's going to have a long road ahead of him if he's going to get better, but possible fluid drainage. There's going to be seepage into the mother's system. The cervix.
Oh, that's a good idea. You can just put a big Yankees hat on him and rest him in the rear deck of your car.
Why, he looks like he should be driving the pitchers out. Fucking Shea Stadium.
It's Mr. Met. Yes.
Oh, my God.
It's the mascot.
Oh, my God.
Paint his head with some stitching.
This guy's claiming that he had this. Joe, you had one of these big, huge heads?
Well, I didn't get that huge, but it was treated when I was 3 months old. And it was taken care of back then, and that was 50 years ago.
You still got the little tube?
The little tube is long gone.
But were your eyes rolled back like this kid's are?
that's how they found out that I had it.
What is now that red we're seeing where his eyes are? Is that like when a kid will pull down the bottom of his eyes and look up? It looks like that's what you're seeing from the pressure.
I have no idea.
I would look into what I had if I had it.
Yeah, no kidding. I would want to know everything about it.
Jimmy is bringing up the Eddie Spaghetti with the meatball eyes syndrome, which my bus driver used to do. Eddie Spaghetti with the meatball eyes was my bus driver, and he would flip his eyelids up and the bottom one's down. And every time he'd go to a bus stop, he'd open the door and we'd have to walk in and go, "Good morning, Eddie Spaghetti with the meatball eyes," and we'd all laugh or be horrified.
That was his
And he would
thing?
do that, and then he would we touch our penises.
I was going to say he had to
and
have
hiney
touched
holes.
it.
Yeah. I want to know what Eddie Spaghetti did. I want to know if you ever smelled the fucking driver's seat of the bus while Eddie Spaghetti was fucking your crybaby bottom.
Crybaby bottom.
And all you smell is his fart-coated bus driver's seat.
I hated Eddie Spaghetti.
Yeah, Eddie
I used to have to get on every morning and watch his stupid eyelid trick.
I bet Eddie Spaghetti would pick Anthony up and kiss his stomach and go... Anthony would pretend to giggle.
I wish. I'd have cried.
Someone is saying that this kid is 11 months old, that he wasn't born this way.
Yeah.
What parent allows this to get out of control? Can you read that story again,
no
Danny?
way.
No, it couldn't be.
11-month-old baby.
Yeah, he is.
11 months, they just let his head fucking inflate? What'd they think?
Untreated?
He wasn't born that way? Oh,
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was.
You want to talk about bad parents?
Just take him to the gas station.
I think it's just. No, he was.
Who else would just think of that sound effect? It's so great. What a piece of shit.
Total piece of shit.
Oh, that's funny.
God, take care of your kid. 11 months and his head is like that? That is something that should be taken care of. It.
Don't try to get back in God's good graces.
I'm trying to say
Gotta
the
take care of
child,
things.
the child needs help.
Well, it is infuriating.
Look at the size of his head, Sam.
They were combing his hair with a rake, Sam. They should have done something. His nickname was Head McGillicuddy. His father would pick him up like a bowling ball.
Poor little fuck.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It really is.
It sounds like...
But it's infuriating that the parents didn't do anything about it.
Well, if they were born in Texas, let me say, and the father sounds like that, are you talking some kind of Mexico thing going on here?
The article says that the kid was born like that, but they were that some doctors refused to like.
Yeah,
they just knew that it wasn't going to end well.
Said,
so,
you just get out of here.
I think the 11 months has just been them trying to find someone who's going to help.
Someone that's actually going to help.
Doctors won't touch the kid. What a piece of shit profession
Let's
the
get a
medical profession
lawsuit.
is. Yeah.
Like they do something, then he dies, and
like they pop it and his head goes, and the kid flies all over the room, where he floats away like a balloon.
Whole helium head.
Yeah.
Whole Hindenburg head. What a noggin.
Oh my God.
Well, that's Baby Klaus.
Poor Baby Klaus.
Good old Baby Klaus.
That stinks.
Dumb kid.
Huh?
Jeez.
It's a fucking dumb kid.
Whatever.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was nice. I'm just thinking of little situations to put that monstrosity in.
You know how many awkward moments he's going to have growing up? Well, like if he's doing something stupid, the teacher's going to say, use your... Look, you might want to rethink this.
Unless he gets a job as with a wrecking company. There you go.
It's worth it.
Use your head.
Oh, would he be the fucking first cop through the door every time? Call the battering ram.
Oh.
Poor little fella.
Yeah.
The virus. Sirius-XM.